Well, insurance companies are bracing for a flood of claims as a result of this huge fire that some describe as the worst ever natural disaster to hit Canada. Insurance expert Anne-Marie Thomas with InsuranceHotline.com is in Toronto with us today. Ms. Thomas, appreciate you coming in to talk to us. Does the insurance industry have any idea yet how much they may be called upon to pay out in claims?
No, they don't have an exact number yet, or even an estimate, but they are predicting that it is to be bigger than Slave Lake, and Slave Lake, I think, was $742 million.
Do insurance companies treat coverage for a home destroyed by a wildfire differently than they would if a home burned down in a normal house fire?
So with the typical home insurance policy covers fire insurance, which obviously this is. In the case of Fort McMurray, insurance companies have sort of put SWAT teams into place in the area, so I would expect that the claims process would be handled much more quickly.
Is there a typical list of things that insurance companies will cover in a case like this and things that they typically won't cover?
Pardon me?
Are there things that typically an insurance company in a case such as this, a wildfire, will cover, and things that they won't cover?
No, most of the time everything will be covered. One thing that I would encourage people to do would be to make sure you keep receipts and hotel bills and all that sort of thing, so that when the time comes to make a claim, you have it there. Insurance
companies typically turn to their underwriters, the insurance companies for insurance companies. When Florida experienced a record number of hurricanes in 2004, the insurance companies eventually paid out, but subsequently raised everyone's insurance premiums throughout Florida the following year. Is that likely to be the case for people paying for insurance next year in Canada?
I would expect that to be the case. We've all seen property premiums on the rise in Canada. The extreme weather that we're facing, the amounts of monies that insurance companies are paying out, I would fully expect to see premium increases as a result.
Is there anything that you can think of just offhand now for anyone who is in Edmonton trying to resettle their lives? Any advice that you would give them right now from the insurance point of view?
I would say get in touch with your insurance professional. Make sure you get the claim opened. Insurance companies may, as I say, may be able to pay for temporary housing and that sort of thing. There's a piece of your policy called additional living expenses, which would take care of things like food and clothes and housing while you're displaced because of a peril.
Insurance expert Anne-Marie Thomas with InsuranceHotline.com. A pleasure to speak with you, Ms. Thomas.
Thank you very much.